Jimmy Kimmel is facing a serious ratings crisis. After his recent suspension and much publicized return, the numbers for Jimmy Kimmel Live have collapsed in dramatic fashion. Disney briefly suspended the late-night host following his controversial comments about the alleged assassin of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Kimmel had suggested that the suspect was connected to a political movement, a claim that was later contradicted by the official indictment. The backlash was swift, with major broadcasters like Nexstar and Sinclair even pulling his show from their networks. Although Disney's suspension lasted less than a week, the damage appears to be lasting. When Kimmel made his emotional return last Tuesday, the hype drew an impressive 6.5 million viewers. But by Thursday, that number had fallen to only 2.3 million, a staggering 64% drop in just 48 hours. The decline was even more severe in the key advertising demographic of adults aged 25 to 54, where viewership plummeted by 73%. Tuesday's episode pulled in 1.7 million in that category, but Thursday's number sank to just 465,000. Among adults aged 18 to 49, the show also saw a collapse, losing nearly 3/4 of its audience within days. This ratings disaster adds to a longer trend of decline. Back in 2015, Jimmy Kimmel Live averaged around 2.4 million viewers. Since then, the numbers have consistently trended downward, dropping to 1.8 million in 2020 and settling around 1.6 million in 2025. Disney's decision to suspend Kimmel appears to have been a response not only to controversy, but also to years of diminishing audience loyalty. Critics argue that Kimmel's partial apology, or what some have called a non-apology, failed to take responsibility for spreading a false narrative. Supporters of Charlie Kirk, who was tragically killed earlier this month, have blasted the host for politicizing the tragedy. Turning Point USA spokesperson Andrew Colvett accused Kimmel of being unrepentant and dishonest, calling his remarks an insult to the communities that were grieving Kirk's death. The fallout leaves Kimmel and ABC with an uncertain future. Once considered one of late night's leading personalities, Kimmel now faces steep challenges to regain credibility and rebuild his audience. If you want to stay updated on breaking stories like this one, make sure to subscribe to InsightPulse and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest reports.